I feel like giving up. I sleep like 10 hours a day and I'm still exhausted. And I don't know why. Some people are probably like, go see a doctor. And I've seen like 10 or 20 doctors in the last 5 to 10 years. And the truth is, I've just always struggled since I was a kid. I struggled just waking up. I struggled going to bed. I struggled just doing basic things. I would always get sick a lot to the point where my professors thought I was just, skipping school, even though I got pretty much perfect grades. And I had to work, I felt like 10 times harder than other kids. Obviously I was doing well, but like, it was disproportionately not so great because, obviously I could work hard, but by the time I worked hard, I was so burnt out. And I just always, I know this is like a symptom of ADHD, but I would always do my assignments just closer and closer and closer to the deadlines. Anyway, like, that just happened a lot when I was a kid, and the reason I'm saying that is because it's just gotten worse and worse and worse for me, out of controllably worse for me. And I'm just exhausted. I can do like, literally, this is exactly what I did today. I did one school assignment, which was write 2 paragraphs about like ideas that you're gonna end up designing. Okay, cool. I did that. I walked my neighbor's dog. I walked my dog 3 times. The last couple of days, I've only walked him twice. And then I had to wash my bed sheets because my dog threw up on them this morning, and I waited till tonight to do that. Let's see. And that's like literally all I've accomplished today. And then I've been playing like Marvel Rivals, I don't know, like 2 to 4 hours a day. And that's all I'm doing. And unfortunately, I'm like losing money out of my savings because I'm just too lazy to go do Uber or Uber Eats. I'm too lazy to turn on my live stream and do some adult rated content. I'm too lazy to talk to people. I'm too lazy to open Bumble BFFs. I keep getting notifications that people are messaging me. And I really should be making more friends than I am. I have a couple close friends now, but it's funner when you have like 3 or 4. And I'm just like, I feel so desperately pathetic. So pathetic, dude. I'll get on Marvel Rivals, and even like when I just like talk on the voice chat, people don't like my voice. People tell me I'm a mouth breather. People tell me I'm nasally. It's like, I can't, it's just so sad. Like, I just want to experience life. I don't want millions of dollars. I don't want really any material things. I literally just want decent health. I just like want to be normal so bad. I just want to be normal. Literally, I'm like so burnt out, and I'm watching those autism videos nonstop on TikTok. And it's like, yeah, okay, cool, I can relate to those. I can relate to being burnt out. I can relate to trying harder than other people. I can relate to masking and like, changing my personality and trying not to be weird. At the same time, it's just like, I'm not like that though, because I recognize like, yeah, I could just be weird, but like, I could also just like not be weird. I'm also like, I've grown up being weird. I've grown up being unattractive. So I have learned some social skills. Um, Thankfully, that's like why I even went into doing sales after college. I think because I was extremely insecure about my social life, and I just felt the need to like project that and like self-validate myself. Um, and it's like, yeah, maybe my social skills went up, but it's like not necessarily, you know what I mean? Not necessarily. Like, you can practice things, but you don't necessarily get better. Um, like, I used to practice cello every day for like 5 years, and then I just hit a hard ceiling where I could never play some of the difficult concertos. I just could never move my fingers fast enough, and I was just never strong enough. You know what I mean? And then I just feel pathetic because, my dad didn't think I was strong enough. My brother doesn't think I'm strong enough. I'm sure people who don't know me don't think I'm strong enough. It's like, I'm a pathetic human being. And it's like, people are never gonna understand, like, you can grow up not being good enough. You know what I mean? It's like, you can grow up and stuff that works for other people doesn't work for you. And people are never going to understand that. People are going to think that you're the problem. People are going to think that, you're pathetic. People are going to think that you're lazy. And it doesn't matter what your intentions are. It doesn't matter what your intentions are. People only care about, like, what you do. And more specifically, what you do for them. And if you can't do a lot, then people don't like you. And yeah, it sucks. It sucks right now. Like, I'm just living this really pathetic life. And I just can't get better. I don't eat out. I make all my meals. I've had 2 apples today. I had homemade lentil curry with some beef and rice. I had a protein smoothie. And I had some rice cakes and other snacks. And it just wasn't enough. It just wasn't enough. It doesn't matter how healthy I eat. It doesn't matter how many doctor visits I go to. I'm experiencing, again, this is like where I kind of relate to like the autism TikTok, because it's like, they experience the world differently, like the whole neurodivergent. But it's like, I don't want to be neurodivergent, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to act in neurodivergent ways. Like, just because I have a tendency to do so, or just because I was born doing that way and that's just how I've always done it, doesn't mean like I want my life and I want to like live my life and like portray my life like that. You know what I mean? I don't want to like, yeah, it might be more difficult to like portray myself differently, but that's just life. I'm sorry, but like not everything in life is easy. And maybe I'm like overly happy, maybe I'm overly optimistic, maybe maybe my goals in life, just to live healthy, be able to live sustainably, like just being able to wake up every day, maybe that's just unrealistic. Maybe it is such a stretch to think that I'm ever going to gain muscle, or that I'm ever going to be able to live like a normal life. I don't know. No one knows. No one knows these things. Doctors lie. Doctors are wrong. Doctors are there ultimately to prescribe you medicine so they can get more cash. I've had dentists lie to me, telling me, oh, I need to fill a cavity. I went to another dentist that same day. They said, nope, no cavities, nothing needed, no fillings. I went to different specialists and then went to different, specialists. And they told me, nope, you're fine. nothing to worry about, you know. I've taken prescriptions that cause awful side effects, but if I go to a doctor now and I tell them, hey, I'm concerned about side effects, are there other ways, you know, how can you prevent something rather than like taking a prescription? Because I'm nervous of the side effects. And if you're so confident in your abilities and it's science and so concrete, then how about you pay me for all the side effects that are going to happen to me as a result of me taking your prescription? Why can't you guarantee that I'm going to get better? Why can't you guarantee it? If it's such a science, why can't you guarantee that I can, you know, be normal? Or why can't you guarantee that I won't be normal? You know what I mean? It's just people lie. People don't have your best interests. People want to make money. But it kind of goes full circle because it's like, I've just learned that, like, yeah, you can want to portray yourself a certain way, but just because you have good intentions doesn't mean you're a good person. Doesn't mean you have good actions. And again, it's like, that's what really matters is your actions. That's the only thing other people care about and how it affects them. That's just the truth. It's a hard pill to swallow. And like, I just wish it was easier for me just to like not care or think about those things. But, you know, that's just how I'm living life at the moment. Maybe I can be a little less nice. Being a nice guy sucks. You know, that's a huge insecurity of mine. Being a nice guy. If you're a male, you just can't be a nice guy. Women hate nice guys. They hate them. Those are the last guys to ever go home with another guy, another woman, are nice guys. Never be a nice guy. It's just unfortunate, but that's just not how the world works. It's not how the world works. The world is a game, and the game is fair. There are rules. Some people just don't like those rules. And one of those rules is you cannot be a nice guy. You want to have nice things happening to you. Unfortunately, that's just how the world works. Just because you're a nice guy doesn't mean you're going to have nice things happen to you. And I wish the rules were different, but that's just like, it's fact. It's like ingrained. It's concrete. It's real. And yeah, I've kind of learned that the hard way. Like, you can't be a nice guy. Cannot be a nice guy. Yeah, I don't know what the point of this video was other than I'm a pathetic human being and I'm just going to talk about it. So, yeah, see ya.